Hi, everybody. Doing a little bit of moving around windows and such. And I need to really. That's something that continues to cross my mind now that I've. The last thing I did was add emote stuff. I need to make a more like a loading screen for the stream. You know what I mean? That's something that. Why can't I think of the actual word for it other than a loading screen for the stream? Chevy, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's something I need to make so that it looks good at different resolutions. I have like a little technical issues screen, but this technical issues screen only looks good in like it looks stretched in certain resolutions. Um, but yeah, because as an idea, I tend to start uh the draft streams about 5 minutes before I go for real, because then people can show up and not be like, "Oh, I missed the first pack and a half of the stream. That sucks." And Timron, thank you very much for the sub. Please enjoy your Mulldrifting, multi-track drifting. Hey, can we draft multi-track drifting? Has anyone invented that deck? God, it's been 11 years. Why did I not call that deck multi-track drifting? No, it hasn't been 11. It's been 13 years. Oh my god, time. Standard deck I used to play that was Revelark plus Mulldrifter. That's the multi-track drifting. Anywho, but yeah, that's next on. But yeah, Doc's got a really good loading screen. The new one, I saw him putting that one together. That's I think that's next on my list of upgrades I need to do for the stream. So, anywho, hello. As I'm sort of kind of talking for the first couple minutes as we uh, sit here and look at Ignoble Hierarch. What other bits do I need to change up? At some point, I need to change this setup so that MTGO is in 16 by 9 instead of 16 by 10. But that's a more minor one in my mind. Shrug. Sorry, there's some black bars on your screen. Uh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, today it's Modern Cube. This is going to be the last Modern Cube we do because there's a new set releasing, uh, like Thursday? So, yeah, we're going to be doing drafting that, starting on Friday this week, because Thursday is FF8 and FF8 is too close to the end to like delay. We're not doing that. So, we'll be doing Forgotten Realms drafting on Friday. I might start that stream early so I can fit 2 drafts in. So like that one might start a little earlier than normal. We shall see. Anyway, what we're here for today, not this, not this. Look at this, buddy. Look at this friend. Look how happy they are. Stop it. I'm trying to look at this friend. Stop it. What are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and do some cube drafting. Um, Pokegam, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, Modern Cube Draft League. Looks like the player count's going down because this is the last day of it. Mm. So, so yeah, that's sort of the plan for the week. We're doing this today. We're doing Slay the Spire tomorrow. We're doing FF8 side questy zone, which is actually going to be sweet. A lot of cards and a lot of side bosses uh, on Thursday, and then Forgotten Realm on Friday because the set releases on Thursday. So I'm interested to draft the dungeon pile of the set setup. That's the bit that watching Gilby stream a lot of this cube has been pretty nifty. I I've always had a low opinion of a modern cube, but I think Modern Horizons has really changed the dynamic enough for me to like what I'm looking at a lot more. Uh, and I'm very happy about that. You know, I can't speak for how it's affected Modern. Apparently, Monkey is very powerful there. Saga is very powerful there. Dragon Channeler is powerful there. Not like super, from my understanding, but like real. I've seen some like uh, I swear at some point we'll have to like draft the dice machine, right? Like that'll probably happen. But yeah. Hmm. Uh the set that releases later this week has D20s as a mechanic because the set that releases later this week is a D&D set, which I I do not like on principle as a standard legal set, but I do enjoy what I've seen like gameplay wise. It's such a God, my brain is split. Anyway, MC Subtle, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. All right, what do we got? We got Elish Norn out the gate. We got okay. Damn. Booker Righteousness combo's bad. I don't believe in that thing. It's like the most like obvious thing in the world. Costs infinity mana and is very disruptible. Anyway, Elish Norn, Mulldrifter, Sheldred, Manaleek, Mystic Snake, and Voice of Resurgence is cool. What do I want to do today? Um, Damn, let's fish. I'm all in on fish. Let's go in a dumb direction that is perfect for me and me alone. Should I have picked the Bull Drifter here? No. Did I? Yes. Serum Visions. Serum Visions and Solemn stand out to me here. Um, Embercleave Mulldrifter. Yeah. Now y'all are thinking with power. Um, I'm thinking Serum Visions. I'm thinking Solemn Simulacrum. I'm thinking Phyrexian Metamorph here. I'm thinking I want to cut blue pretty quickly and make myself the blue player. That's because we just passed up some powerful white, powerful black, just power stuff on little sides. So I want to pick up stuff that gets us out of like that color cut off. Metamorph, I'm okay passing because somebody out of blue might use it, and so that'll keep blue as our color. Okay, sleight of hand. Thanks. Volcano. Blowout. I don't hate Sedgemoor Witch. Huh. Sedgemoor Witch with sleight of hand, and like there's that delta there too. That is, we were mono black last time. We're not gonna be this time. I'm not a huge huge hand. No, huge. I'm not a huge fan of excuse me. My tongue died. Excuse me. Um, no, let's pick up the sleight of hand or the delta. Okay, well, damn, been thinking too much there. I spent too much time thinking and coughing, not enough time clicking. Hey, IRC, hey, V click, worm coil, fuge hand. Yeah, that's where my oof. Sorry, I am having a moment where I am coughing too much. At least I can pick this Vendilion click and then quick take a drink of water. Hi. Uh, Wormcoil is also pickable here. Obnick's the most generic planeswalker in existence, you know. Um, I love Hierarch. I like V-Click. Let's get a V-Click thing going here. Bane Slayer, Nimble Obstructionist, Profane Command. Profane looks nice. Mimic Vat looks nice. Nimble Obstructionist is funny. I don't know if it's good. It's funny. Do I go for that Profane so I can, like, recur Drifter or as a win condition for this? Or do I pick that Mimic Vat? Kind of like the Mimic Vat, actually, with, like, Mulldrifter Vat. Keranos, is it? That's actually a good idea as well. That's not a bad thought here. Pick up the Keranos, go, is it? I don't think I've done things with Mimic Vat in a while, and I'm really interested to see if they're doable. Oh, okay. Okay. Gonti as well. Master of Waves. Wonder if we can get like a blue. How much is like could blue devotion be real? Mass Minip's cool, but expensive as all hell. Master Waves under the Mimic Vat is pretty dang good. Let's grab the Master of Waves, see where this leads. Tiny Jace, Prismari Command, pretty good. Prismari Command would have been good with the Keranos line. Tiny Jace might be real with the, like, want for blue pips. If I'm actually going that direction. Courser. Geralf's Messenger is very, very good, but triple black is too heavy of splash. So that one isn't working. I'm not huge on this card. Hydroid Krasis Grizzlebrand. Coco. I don't think Reanimator's real in this. A lot of blue cut. We tried to cut blue hard, and it's not really coming up our favor here. Probably just take the Grizzler. See if we can make this function in any way. Ah, should have moved off on a green with that Hydroid Krasis. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's take the let's go ahead and take that line. This can move out. We can go ahead and grab this, and hopefully we can see some more cards that make this functional interesting stuff. This fortress in case. I don't think Avengers where I want to be. This isn't the one that crews with a... Oh no, I made it too big. Oh no. Branch left path is that... Okay, yeah, let's grab... Okay. So I should have shifted over to green a little earlier. And let's adjust up some cards. Subtlety. Nature's Claim, Watery Grave. Damn! Subtlety's too good for me to not want. That seems like a really good Mimic Vat, too. I'm gonna go with Subtlety here. And we'll see if the green sticks. Perhaps the blue is stronger in this pack and we can just stay in the blue. Okay, alright. Okay, okay. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Maybe Tempest Jin makes it back around, but I gotta pick up a Cryptic here, sorry. Jin's really cool, but it's not Cryptic. You know what I mean? Looter Hill Core gets me something to do early. Coalition Relic also helps out with that. Shriek Maw is one of the cards I wanted for Mimic Vat. I don't hate Teferi, that one's pretty cool. Shriek Maw is the reason I picked the Polluted Delta. I'm worried about our curve right now. Teferi's neat, but I need to be able to cast things on the first couple turns to not die, right? Like, and Looter Hill Core helps me, like, find things to do. As well as can also pilot our ship. I need things early. Which path are you? Okay. Oh! Huh. Also, damn, this thing. Do I care about Detective Crab, Columbo, or Blink more? Both of them are going to be fine as early plays. I guess Hard Evidence will be a... And this is, like, more disruptive. I'm going to get pulled by Hard Evidence. Blink might be the better... Okay. Visions and Dungeon Geists. Both are strong. Dungeon Geist is very good for, like, what we're trying to do, which is this, like, aggressive... bit going on. I don't want the O-Stone because our deck is all about putting bodies in play. That's the opposite of what this deck is about. We O-Stone, we blow up, like, all of our stuff. We look, like, when you see blue, you think control. I think we're trying to be a beatdown deck with control elements. And Surgical Visions is also really good here, too, for that same reason. Yo, okay. I see Gear Hulk in a deck with a Cryptic Command. Cool. Sorry, Spell Pierce. Opt, Careful Consideration, Hangerback, Wogger, Sword of Feast and Famine. Magma Opus, huh? Huh. 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 I don't hate that. That's funny. Is that too cute? Probably. Batterskull, Chupacabra, Eldest Reborn. Eldest Reborn is always dumb as hell. Batterskull's also, like, dumb, but in a different way. Damn, Pull, Revelark. All of our black cards are way too heavy on black mana pips, which means I can't really play them. It's kind of annoying. I don't like Pull from tomorrow. Hey, Tempest-Jin. Hey, Teferi. Yeah, we can maybe fit in this lava glide pathway.
I am here to help you make bad decisions after you've already picked your draft. I just woke up.
Good morning.
I see Torrential Gear Hulk and Cryptic Command, so how bad can this deck be?
I'm playing this specifically to gear Hulk it back.
That is a careful consideration.
That's
also
a
fine card to Gear Hulk.
My problem here is I want some more early stuff. Like, you take a look at my curve.
Well, okay. Sower is pretty good.
Sower fixes the problem of not having early stuff.
So does Force of Negation.
Yes, because that can also just be like nice Planeswalker fool.
Or like, is Chalice in this cube? I don't know.
No, it's Chalice doing against me.
True.
Like
they would counter our hard evidence.
Like what? The Chalice on 4?
Yeah. But I could even see picking up the Spyglass. Spyglass usually has something it does.
I don't think I'd pick it over the other 2 things in here, but if it tables around, I wouldn't feel bad.
I don't hate the Sower. The Sower does have the problem where it's going to be one of our few creatures, so...
We're heavier creature than you think.
Thing in the Ice.
Thing in the Ice.
Stratostancer and Foff are also both pretty dang good. That's the white-black pathway.
Yes.
Also, if you're going to be splashing Eldest Reborn, you could be Splashiok.
It's true. I have a polluted Delta. I think if Ashiok comes back around as meant to be, that's my...
Yeah. That's a good way to convince yourself of that, because there is no way that is happening. And it's just like, it won't make my deck worse, but I'll pick the good card. And not the too good of card. I think of the Ice is pretty good. Foff, though,
I think I need something down here.
Yeah. We have Careful Consideration, which is not Foff, but
yeah. Frosty Venser.
I think this is between Venser and Compulsive Research. I'm a huge Compulsive Research fan. But Venser, I know you're big. You got Revelark, so and Mimic Vat, so Venser can do something.
Yeah. Fav is never bad. Do not take the fact that I passed Fact or Fiction as the card is bad. Incorrect. That is not why I passed it.
Is Teferi 3 too greedy?
I don't want to. No, I do not want to splash that. Let me make that one a little more direct.
Yeah, Teferi 3 is. I don't think it's as good as Venser in this kind of deck. I don't know if it's as good as Compulsive in this kind of deck, but Venser's gotta be Venser, right?
I'm so worried about my curve.
Saheeli.
Hell. And my color. That's bad.
Could pick up that Verdant and try to do something with the Verdant Catacombs.
Yeah.
That's the green-blue pathway? Which pathway is that we've got in our deck?
That's the blue-red, which lets us cast the Opus if it came to it.
Yeah. So Healy's a card you can play. The Catacombs would be speculative, like trying to find a duel.
Yeah, this is awkward.
Prismatic
Just,
Vista, Narset.
end of the day, I think we're near monocolor is kind
Mm.
of the secret of this deck. Like, I'm probably not
But,
playing the Eldest Reborn.
yeah, but a shuffle effect can always be good.
Yeah. If I'm monocolor, I don't care about that. Pestermite, Big Teferi.
Shadow Spear. Explosion Expansion.
Yeah. None of these are terribly
Yeah,
interesting.
not terribly excitingly picked. There's like also Big Teferi, which
Okay, now we have some more interesting cards.
yeah, we've got Urza.
And Spellskite, which also could,
Yeah, Skyte's probably better for the curve. We don't have any other artifacts, so we would just be playing. We don't have like one other artifact.
Yeah.
Because we're not playing the Shadow Spear, but we have the Gear Hulk. So it would just be playing it to spin the wheel on your own, which isn't the worst. But Spellskite is an annoying little dude.
I need to die. I am so scared of dying right here.
That is cool art for All Is Dust.
Yeah.
That Emrakul giving you the laser beam.
I hate my curve so much right now. Delver's unplayable.
Delver is unplayable. There's another pathway to play your Eldest Reborn. It's also a Field of Ruin. Thing is, we have a deck right now, so we could pick up lands pretty easily here.
Yeah. And now we're getting nothing back from the rest of this. That's fine.
Yeah, for that Verdant Catacombs.
Wow.
Oh, Star Stancer and Foff. Okay.
Okay.
Flying Piker, that if you Megamorph it, it's a Dispel. Not a Dispel. What is counter target instant or sorcery called?
I am not splashing Grizzlebrand.
We got enough black fixing where I could have seen splashing that Liliana, but not this one, the big one. Okay, I don't know if we were getting super hard cut or if there just weren't a lot of blue cards in this pack.
I feel like this pack just got us, is what that looked like.
Because it felt like we were getting cut, and then like Compulsive, Foff, and like a bunch of very powerful blue cards just wheeled.
Yeah.
Although I think there might have been stuff like Counterspell and Mana Leak that were getting the attention, maybe.
Mana Leak was pack 1.
We can splash our green card we're about to pick. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Verdant Catacombs didn't wheel, so that breeding pool was nothing. I've seen worse draft decks.
Alright, 26 with this. Nothing else passed. Okay. The curve is just what scares me the most here.
Subtlety can be pitch cast at least.
Yes.
I don't know how good that card is, but it can be pitch cast.
See, to me, it's a Venser. I'm thinking of it as my opponent casts a spell and then we do a Venser thing, but it's way more annoying, right?
Yeah, it is more annoying. The timing is also more annoying on Subtlety. It has to be a spell, not a creature or planeswalker. That's why that card got a huge amount of hype, and then it was like the most expensive pitch cast creature at first, and then immediately cratered as everybody figured out after a week that the card was almost unplayable in actual Modern. Um, Shadow Spear. We have a fair amount of creatures. It could be pretty good on things like Tempest Shin.
Probably fine taking out the Harvester because these things don't even pilot it well.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of good pilots.
Um,
There's Sahili or Narset. Just careful consideration or Foff.
right, we can kind of cut down on that. I mean, careful consideration is the worst of those things too, right? Like,
Yeah, it's worse than Foff.
keep Teferi around.
Teferi ultimates pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If we aren't using the Magma Opus, then our best target for Gear Hulk is Cryptic Command or Foff. And you know, those are pretty fine. But the Magma
Yeah.
Opus can also, it's something to do on 2.
That's the thing I'm actually most thinking about. Yeah, I'm thinking about keeping Shadow Spear because, like, Shadow Spear and a V-Click or a Jin is like,
It's pretty reasonable. And then the blue decks can, we can kind of use the lifelink to ignore the fact that we could get run over. Like, Tempest Jin with a Shadow Spear. Oh, we have Mini Jace? We could probably kick Mini Jace out.
how's Narset look?
Mini Jace could be better than Narset. Narset would be we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10.
10. Narset would hit more often than not, but could miss. You'd be playing it for the annoying part.
Oh,
I've heard.
yeah, Abyss. That's the only reason I want to include the card in the deck
Wait a second.
because it's
There
an instant.
there is one thing that makes careful consideration better than fact or fiction. Read careful consideration. For the chat. I know you know what it does.
Yeah.
Target player draws 4 cards to discards 3. If you do have Narset in play, that is a fugue. At instant speed. Oh, we can already do that with compulsive. That's fine.
Compulsive doesn't work that way because they'll draw 1 and then discard. Like,
Yeah.
will I play any mountains? I will probably play the River Glide Pathway alone.
That's fine.
The thing is, this wants basic island, and I don't want like to
don't
make
want
this
that
card
many, yeah.
bad.
Okay, here's the other thing. What is the absolute worst? Okay, well, here's what we do. If we absolutely need more interaction, we'll take out Magma Opus and splash Eldest Reborn. How about that?
Yeah. Again, my problem is like I gotta, it's like, oh yeah, I can splash my Grizzlebrand and my Geralf's Messenger, right? Like,
Yeah.
and my Profane.
Man, I think our mono black deck would have been way better if that Phyrexian Obliterator had been Garof's Messenger, don't you think? Because we never cast the Phyrexian Obliterator, but we would have cast Garof's Messenger a lot.
I love Geralf's Messenger. It's so good.
So do we want Narset or that Mini Jace? I think the Mini Jace is probably more reliable.
Especially like if I'm not playing the careful consideration in the main.
Yeah.
We can bring this in. We can bring this in when we know our opponent's doing nonsense.
Whenever our opponent casts something, I don't know. Well,
Thing in the Ice is not good in this deck, but like I need it. It is an obvious sideboard against opponents who don't attack with a 3-power creature, right?
yeah, that's what we can do that, and we can probably flip it over the course of a game.
Yeah, I mean we have 7 cards in the entire deck that no Hero Mountain today.
Yeah, but we also have Gear Hulk. That gives us an extra 1.
Yeah. Gear Hulk is the intended path. I do not want to be casting that spell from hand.
Yeah, it's for the Magma Opus. Yeah.
I want to be discarding it and then Gear Hulking it. Because it's 4 damage split, tap 2 things, make a 4/4, draw 2 cards. Like,
Yep, it is. It's worth 8 mana.
and a Gear Hulk attached to it is some. We also have Master.
Yeah, we have the Master of
And
Waves.
I'm interested to see how Mimic Vet does in here.
Yeah, Mimic Vat. We have a fair amount of creatures that's pretty good with Mimic Vat. The Venser, the Master, the Mulldrifter.
That was the reason it got picked. I first picked the Mulldrifter over like 5 other cards that were better first picks.
I mean, they weren't. Here's the thing: they were not better picks than Mulldrifter. I don't care what they were. Unless one of them, there's like Fracture Entity isn't in this cube, but what could be better?
It was like Elish, Norn.
Eh,
There were cards that I think I should have picked over Drifter, but
I think the only card I would pick over Mulldrifter would be Counterspell or Cryptic.
I know me. I know I've told this story before, but way back in the day with Cryptic Command, I invented a deck I called Crux Deluxe. Crux Deluxe had many different flat Mulldrifter, many different variations. It's based on Primal Crux, which is green, 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 green. Power toughness equal to green pips you control. But one of my favorite variations of Crux Deluxe was a deck that played a card that cost green, 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 splashing for Cryptic Command.
Vivids were a hell of a drug.
Stupid as hell. So was Flooded Grove.
Yeah, because people played Cryptic Command and Cloud Thresher together.
Sure.
This looks pretty good. We'll delay playing that pathway as long as we need to.
Third blue is final blue, so...
Yeah.
Actually, no, I can always play it as a mountain.
Not when our hand has crypt. Yeah,
No, every single other draw.
Yeah, every other draw is a blue source.
Yeah, I cannot possibly draw a non-blue source. Are we aggressive? No.
Nope. Yeah. Brushwag.
I like this.
It's a better 3-mana planeswalker. No, we probably play the Saheeli first just to eke every bit of value out of our cards.
Out of Saheeli, because Saheeli has a prowess trigger, not an instant sorcery.
Yeah.
Sure, Goose.
Gooska. I want to win by making one of our servos a copy of a flipped Thing in the Ice. And attacking for 14.
I want to cast Cryptic Command multiple times in this game.
I mean, I think that is far more likely. Considering we have Cryptic Command and the flashback Cryptic Command in our hand, I think that is likely. Okay, so now we have options.
Since our opponent passed, I probably sit on my...
Yeah, you can sit on Cryptic and then consider in-step clicking them if they don't do anything.
Yeah, just to see what the hell's happening with a 6-card hand that isn't doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Let's wait. Go ahead, Nissa, please.
Yeah.
What the hell?
There's some kind of...
No.
That's
no.
not a spell you can have.
A
counter draw? Or do you want to counter bounce their food? I don't know. Counter draw is always what you want to do. They might be like a Div Mizzet deck or something like that.
Anyway, stacking those in order will be relevant.
Yeah, we want to flip and then make the servo. Because the servos are not horrors. Ooh. That makes...
4.
We could be greedy and like draw click them, or this would be a pretty good spot to stick the Jace.
Stick the Jace draw and see if we
Like hit a land drop.
hit the skite.
Yeah.
The Glenelendra is far and away the most threatening thing I can think of in existence, so...
I might pick that first pick.
Yo!
What, pitching Scarab
We're pitching
God?
Scarab God.
I mean, if they'd cast that next turn, we would have been ruined. What? Why do they pitch for Mini Jace? I could see pitch casting for Big Jace, but Mini Jace?
Holy shit.
Against a card that kicks our ass? Okay, they gotta have something
Nissa.
Bribery. Well, that's already in our... What's the best... Master Waves also... What's the best creature in our deck?
Dungeon Geist? Spencer?
Fencer or dungeon, guys? That was in no way better than the Scarab God. Why didn't you pitch bribery?
My Mulldrifter, no!
No!
Owned by Slionine, indeed.
They just cast Mulldrifter. You can play Skite and draw step click them.
That's, I think, the move here.
Yeah, we've battled Stryfo before.
Let's stop here.
Scarab God kicked our ass.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'd pick Scarab God over Mulldrifter. I did this yesterday too with other friends where the discussion was we were talking about The Mummy, and I thought, I can't think of a better movie from the 90s than The Mummy. There has to be one, but I can't think of it.
Cyclonic Rift, Abrupt Decay, Tatiova, Toski.
They have the Rift, that's 7 to over?
7 to overload for Rift. They have 5 right now. They have a 6th land in hand.
They have and a Goose. They could make the 6th mana.
Yeah.
They kind of got all jackhammers, so I think we just have to...
It's either Tatiova or Cyclonic Rift here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of the advantage engine, I think.
Yeah, and then if we draw a land, we can snap Cryptic, the Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah.
The Abrupt Decay is not very good.
No, I don't care about it. I have a Spellskite.
Toski
Sure.
is going to draw them a card.
No.
They have a fly. Oh, no, okay.
V-Click's in play.
V-Click is in play. That's right.
And while I can't counterspell against Abrupt Decay, I can redirect.
Yeah. So we need to draw land. Excellent. Okay, now we're sitting pretty.
We just pass it.
Yeah, we just pass and let them overload their Rift. Because they're going to make a food end of turn.
Yeah, I'm just... That's me thinking too far ahead. I was thinking if I go Master of Waves, they'll try to, do the Rift on our turn instead, which is when I think they're going to try it anyway, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to wait anyway. Make your food. Cool thing here, too. Saheeli can turn servos into Gear Hulks for beatdown.
Yeah. Or Masters of Waves.
No, shit. Ha.
What?
Saheeli makes a copy of Thing in the Ice. With no counters. And then...
Yeah, but the token will not have a back half.
Oh, true. It won't flip.
No, it won't flip.
So, yeah. So I want to copy Gear Hulks.
I thought we could copy a Master Waves, but I forgot that thing has pro red, so
yeah, not targetable. That was that was one of the things I was thinking about too. I was like, yeah, we can make a bunch of 3/2 elementals, but no. City Ras, cool.
Plus it copies, so you wouldn't get the trigger, but you would get the okay. And they're only going to have one blocker because the Toski has to attack.
Yo, check out how dumb this is going to be. Counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand.
We're gonna draw a Mulldrifter.
Give me that Mulldrifter. That's my card I want to draw.
Yeah, Spell Sky doesn't get flipped by...
Hey!
Yeah, Sky doesn't get flipped by Thing in the Ice, because it's a horror.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That has to have come up before. Oh, it's a Phyrexian now. They did the
yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay, Thing in the Ice might not be super real here. They're not.
You know what might be real here?
You know what's really good here? I bring in the Grizzlebrand and frickin' die.
Okay. You know what might be good here, though? They have very few creatures, and their bribery is one of their output. Unless, but we would sacrifice their goose to our eldest reborn, so never mind.
Yeah.
We could bring in the I don't know.
I don't think Thing of the Ice is good in this matchup.
Be careful
Well,
consideration or
yeah. The funny thing is, like, bribery is, like, cool and all, but, like, I'll take it back, you know. I can sort of pick it right back up, hopefully. I'm with Venser as well.
we can even Vincer it when they no they just it puts into play. So
Goes into play.
Narset or careful consideration. Reasonable.
I feel like they probably have some card draw that I want to turn off.
Hard evidence.
Hard evidence.
It's a 1 and a 2.
With hyper backup if
they go very
things
bad.
go really bad.
The Force is a pretty good cancel as far as cancels go.
Yeah. The idea with the Force is that I can hit, like, if my opponent were to drop down Nissa level threat.
Nissa or Bitter Blossom. I think we would force a Bitter Blossom.
Are we okay? I was wondering if our crab was getting
spell pierced. The Cobra.
Can't attack, idiot. They had to use their fetch to weird that they already used their fetch then. I'm guessing they're landlight?
Yeah, landlight, in which case the Cobra's not that scary to begin with.
Because they didn't fetch for green, they fetched for red.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Mimic Vat plus Mulldrifter is here.
Oh, that just works on its own.
Yes.
Okay. I never played with Mimic Vat, so I thought it was like normally when you imprint a card, you exile it from your hand for a lot of them, but
nah. And I can steal their shit too. Like, do you have a third light? Okay.
They do.
Thinking about what I would possibly force. Mind Sculptor?
Yeah, Jace. Not a mini Jace.
I don't give a shit about that. I mean, I care, but I can't. Yeah. I can't take actions against that. Let me rephrase.
That could be Den Protector or Stratus Dancer, most likely.
Yeah. I'll drop this Vat down here, then.
Yeah, Vat him up. One thing is, if it is either Stratus Dancer or Den Protector, we can't block it. Because it'll flip into a 3-2.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Cobra exists, so I can just...
Yeah. This one's for you, Morph.
I mean, if it is Stratus Dancer, I'd love for them to waste it on the flip when I'm holding, like, Force or Cryptic, right? Yep, there's Den, and they are Landlight.
Okay.
That's them fetching, getting a land.
So now we can't block it because Den Protector has text.
Yes.
They got to flip their Den Protector on neutral mana. That's pretty good.
Yeah. They're doing some sort of 4 here. Is this the Mind Sculptor? I would force.
Probably pitching.
Worst case, I think, is Archmage. What the fuck is this?
Do we accept this?
This is Cryptic Bounce My Crab.
They get to bash for 5 if we do this, but they're going to bash for 3 anyway.
Right, like I was taking 3 no matter what here. This is a burned Cryptic, and I get to hold Force. Next turn I can Dungeon Geist, lock down Den Protector.
Yeah, lockdown, Gin Protector, and block Lotus Cobra. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Crab.
That's like 5.
You know what? That was a one-from-one answer for Crab,
They did it.
which they found the way.
V-Click looking good with that vet, too. Yeah, let's... having force makes me feel really, like, confident in our position.
Yeah. The click looks pretty nice with the vat, but it's probably the pitch, right?
Yeah, it is the pitch in this hand. Crab has done an amazing job. 1 for 1 to Cryptic. Yep. And their Landlight.
Well, shit.
I might main phase Cryptic that if they don't have the...
Well, what do we do with it? Even if we cryptic it, they just cast it again.
Yeah,
I think we just have to play creatures.
probably.
We can just cast Mulldrifter here. Or that. We can squeeze it in now that they're tapped out.
Yeah, I probably need to squeeze that in now.
And that lets us pitch away our spells.
Yes. And then also, importantly,
Yeah, if we need to squeeze in a spell,
if I need to squeeze in a spell, I can phase out Archmage. And then, like, so I probably keep Force as an option.
Yeah. We can see what we draw.
Actually, hold on. Active player, non-active player. I need to kill this on their turn.
Okay. How do we do that?
Get them to sack it to, like, try to counter Force negation.
I don't like sticking the Teferi.
Yeah, let's do that first, obviously. Again, they're missing land drops. Land drops are...
Hey. I kind of thought they would have that. Put that pause after we cast it. That's fine. We just got 2 cards out of them when they have a Glenelindra Archmage on the table.
Yeah. Okay, so if I get them to stop something with a Force, we get the Archmage.
Yeah.
That's actually quite good.
We can also, like...
I'm going to pull back here. I don't want to... We can't be racing right now.
Next turn, you can, like, attack with the Geist and then try to flash in a click to block.
Yeah,
well,
like...
next turn, we might just cast the Mulldrifter.
I'm probably casting Drifter. Sure.
Yeah, Rift Sower. That's an interesting card.
They're direly needing mana right now. Yeah, I think I just... Hold on, do I evoke the Drifter?
With 6 mana, I think we evoke the Drifter. Because then we can 3-tap, make a
Drifter, yeah.
That's sorcery speed. What speed is it?
Instant!
Exile at the beginning of the next instant.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, we evoke the Drifter. That also lets us V-click. Archmage this. Now we have the Bat trigger. I would like to use rid of Bat's ability.
Not playing that yet, but...
Nah, that lets us start attacking, though. At some point. Well, for now. First one, then the other. I would want infinite cards, then infinite card draw.
Okay.
That is pretty bad for us. Oh, they're tapped. They're not tapped.
They're not tapped out.
Do you want to stick Glenn in the vat?
Sadly, we don't have the 1-up to be able to, like, stick Glenn in the vat and then
counter it.
Counter it. I'm going to use the Force of Negation here. I think we're going to pitch the click.
Yeah, let's pitch the click. And if they sack the Glen, we make a Mulldrifter in response to the vat trigger. Wow.
Or
okay, here's what was going to happen. They
knew we were they knew we were getting the Archmage, and from there, I don't think they thought they could win.
Yeah, because we would have sacrifice. We would have countered most of their spells, and we would have cryptic, and still we
Yeah.
would start to claw back even if they were going to draw 2 cards every turn.
Yeah, well, they probably weren't, too, because, like, I could bounce the Immortal Sun and then,
And then
like,
have click,
and then have Click as a counter
or not
for
click,
it.
but have a
Because effectively, Mimic Vat with Archmage this is like, it's a very expensive counterspell stick.
Yeah, it's like sticking a negate
God,
on a.
it has been, I want to say, 3+ years since I've played with Mimic Vat. This card owns.
That's pretty good.
Just, this is your, like, tri-yearly reminder, Mimic Vat. Very stupid.
I feel like it's a card we saw in Cube a lot, and
We see it and we go, oh, that's dumb, and then we, like, pass it up, like,
yeah,
because, like, I think because I know, if you take a look back at I just put up a video today that was Magic Video 577.
yep.
So, if you look back at the breadth of, that's so freaking many.
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, if you look back at those, like, I'm certain you'll see, like, the Shriekmaw Vat style stuff, or opponents doing that. I'm so happy. I feel like it's a tragedy that it is only, like, a week ago that I finally put the Drifter emote in, but...
Yeah. I've had an open slot for like 2 years at this point. A Serum Vision.
Oh, I kind of
Serum
like...
Visions, and you've got a pitch cast. The Magma Opus is a perfect card to pitch to Subtlety, even though Subtlety... you'd rather cast Subtlety.
Yeah. I can also pitch Magma Opus on my end step 2, and then have this up as a cast on 3.
Yeah.
This is a keep, by the way. This is there's no world where this isn't.
We got good old Serum Visions.
Yep.
A cantrip bad enough to be allowed in Modern. Turns out if you reverse these 2 abilities, the card becomes too good.
Well, it becomes dig for the top 3 rather than set up for the next turn. Like, it's immediate, like a ponder level dig.
Now, Ponder's a messed up card. People talk about Brainstorm, which Brainstorm does things that no other card does. He's just odd. We don't know if we want the Geist or not.
Yeah, like, I feel like that means I want the Geist. I also might want that basic, but that's not here nor
We
there.
have compulsive, so I think we can make use of the land. So we can probably just top these and compulsive away whatever we don't need.
Yeah. Again, with an unknown opponent, the problem here is I have very little removal that isn't the Dungeon Geists.
Yeah. Arid Mesa. Figure of Destiny. Nope.
I can't even stop that if I wanted. That's fine.
That's a 1-drop you can force, though.
Yes.
All so, Geist probably going to be pretty good. I think we do want to discard the Magma Opus here.
Yeah, that's instant, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just an ability.
So we're going to leave up what looks like a counterspell.
Luminar Cast Bridge. It's a card that we cannot geast.
Nope. Nothing we can really do on that.
Master of Waves should be excellent here, though. That's another reason to get the...
Like, I want
Geist in.
Yeah, I want to get Dungeon Geist and Subtlety also is just going to be a flat, like, they go for their Benelish Marshal on 3 here. And we make it look...
They're playing a Mega Cube deck.
I'm scared of hell of this card. That's something we don't have good answers for.
They're playing a very good Mega Cube deck that gets to play Arid Mesa.
Alright, so we draw an island, and we're going to pass. Because I'm a Subtlety, maybe catch Luminarch in combat. I would just go for it.
Yeah.
Because, like, say they go for a 3, and it's Benelish Marshal. We counter Benelish Marshal, untap Dungeon Geist down to 3/3, attack for 3. They replay Benelish Marshal. We untap Master of Waves for 5 tokens. Right?
Yeah, the decision we'll have to make is if they pre-combat their marshal, which you would, if we would block the 3/3 with our 3/3 or not.
I think because I'm holding Geist, I would choose not to.
Yeah.
Alright, so, nope, we're going to combat.
So we might just be playing a big Nephalia Sea Kite here.
I would to kill that Luminarch. Ooh.
Okay.
Alright. Again, I think this is worth the Nephalia Sea Kite on.
Yeah, I think it is, because about all they could have would be pass, and we would get our treasure token back.
Getting this off the table is a threat that's just necessary, I feel like.
Yeah.
Monetize me.
Especially because of the Legion's Landing. No legal targets.
Okay.
You should pass back priority. Opponent?
Okay.
Or are they just being welcomed to their doom?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Nephalia Sea Kite. Thank you, Nephalia Sea Kite.
Yeah, Nephalia Sea Kite.
And what was this hitting if I had waited? Wasn't Marshall, because he pre-combat Marshall. That's...
Yeah. Blade Splicer? That'd be pretty bad.
A 1 and a 2? I don't give a shit. I mean...
Lingering Souls. Yeah, now we get the Lorehold Spirit tokens that do not have flying.
Spirit is white.
Well, now we geese down the 3/3.
Yeah, but I just attack for an attempted hit here.
Wonder if they have black mana.
I would have guessed. Oh, they didn't fetch it.
But they might have like a Orzhov land or something.
All right. Love the dungeon. This one. This is so. For a long time, like blue creatures dealing with other creatures is a rarity that's only like a more common thing these days. Like Dungeon Geists, I remember stood out as like this very powerful,
A phantom monster.
faceless butcher style, bit. Sower was, the one of the other older ones, but
There's a new phantom monster in this set that I remember. I don't even remember what it does, but I remember looking at it and like it's a common.
I think it had a scry 1, 2, 3, like based on a die. Because welcome to this set.
And I was like, every time I read a new line of text on it, I was screaming, "What?"
Oh no! Oh, sorry. I might be thinking of a different Phantom monster then. But there is a Phantom monster in the set.
No, yes, it's Jenny Windseer, which is a phantom monster with roll d20, scribe 1, 2, or 3. And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, which is generally, that's going to be between 1 and 2 on there, and that's look. I'll take Phantom monster with that.
The average roll on a d20 is 10.5, so you're going to be scrying 2 most of the time.
Yeah, the odds on it are 1 to 9, so 45%, then 50, then 5. You might just as a I'll be talking about this on Friday. You're gonna see cards that have like they have 2 modes. On a 1 to 9 they do a thing, and then on a I'm glad I have Master of Waves.
I'm glad we have Master of Waves.
Because we're just have enough bodies that you can't attack with that.
They'll get to flip their Legion's Landing.
Yes.
So they'll be able to attack with. Luckily, the timing on Hero Blade Hold is such that it doesn't do it on its own, but it'll do it the next turn.
Yeah, this is just Master here.
Yeah, Master.
And probably attack in the air.
Because they're going to flip anyways. They're at 21. We're going to have to start chunking them down.
Worst case here is they have removal for Master Waves, right?
That's always the worst case. But I think we're losing if they have that anyways.
Oh my god, subtlety's an elemental.
Subtlety is an elemental, yes, because it's an elemental incarnation.
Yeah, I'm going to admit that if they had removal, we were losing anyways, and be aggressive.
Because they're on a 3-turn clock. They
Yes.
attacked for 7 there.
And I have like compulsive research to back this hand up, which is nice.
They got 3 cards.
Are we seriously going to combat? Wow. Yep. I'm just gonna block to kill Hero Bladehold.
Yeah, we kill Hero. We can... We could consider trading off some of the elemental tokens, because they're never going to be that good, because they have an active Adanto.
Yes.
But we could make them force the mana on the attacks. So
well, especially because I have the bodies right now.
Yeah.
Though I'm taking 8 if I don't. Maybe I just make this happen.
We accept Master as like a removal spell for Hero Bladehold that'll mop up a Adanto token.
That's fine by me.
1-for-1ing with an attacking hero is pretty hard.
And we did better than that right now.
Yeah.
Follow-up is strong. That's always a good one.
Thing isn't bad here either.
Nah.
Our creatures are pretty good to bounce, and theirs are pretty bad to bounce. You should... Oh, Flicker Wisp. What do they flicker?
Just Thraben Inspector, get another clue.
You could flicker our elemental token.
Sure, if you want to kill an elemental token that was already dying.
They could flicker our Master of Waves. Okay. So now we can attack with dungeon guys.
3 power, yeah.
We can attack with subtlety.
4 power.
And Master of Waves.
Alright,
Do we Thing first, or do we just admit we're not flipping Thing in the ice?
I think we admit we're not... Like, I already have 2 of my... There are like 7 in the whole deck.
Yeah, so let's just choose target player. That's us. Venser.
I like this.
Yeah, we make blockers.
Yeah. So this is like... Master Waves...
And subtlety get in?
Maybe just subtlety, actually, because they could trade both, and we'd lose subtlety.
Yes. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
So instead, I go Thing, Hard Evidence, after...
The Venser also can do a lot of things. It can reset the Adanto. It can kill the big token. It can reset our Dungeon Geist. We do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We can also bounce our Master of Waves, yes.
Yes.
Sadly, Thing in the Ice does not call out crabs.
So Flicker Wisp can freely attack here. They have 1 card left in hand with the clue.
Oh, can Flicker Wisp freely attack? If they attack for 3, they're getting attacked for 7.
They have spirit tokens that fly.
Ah, true enough. Those are the Lorehold spirits.
I know.
Luris. Oh, God.
That brings back a aspirant? This might be Master Waves to go over the goddamn top. If they attack with Flicker Wisp pumped, I probably block.
Okay, they're just making it so that...
Because this body is sort of irrelevant now.
Yeah, they're making it so that...
Or they just don't... Okay, well...
Okay, we'll do this. The downside is their thing has lifelink, but the upside is we can just Venser it if it becomes a problem.
Yeah. A little annoyed at this because I lose a little bit of...
A little equity.
Yo.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're on a tap draw.
I guess I shouldn't have.
We didn't know we were drawing Cryptic
Yeah,
Command.
that's fine. Let's attack with subtlety and see what happens. I suppose, right?
Yeah. And they don't have another Luris thing to get back. Are they dead?
If they take this hit, yes.
Alright. Do we want to... I think... Do we want to Venser on their turn, Cryptic Tap on our turn, and kill them?
We don't have lethal.
If we have the Venser...
That's 8 damage. We don't have lethal.
Yeah, true enough.
Like, there's nowhere in here we have lethal damage, so...
We might be Vensering one of the lifelink creatures anyways.
Yeah, probably Venser Vampire Token.
Especially if they go to target it here.
I would either bump that or Luris, you know?
Yeah, the heads-up play is actually Thraben Inspector, but yeah. Against your blue opponent.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this through. Their Luris ain't attacking. Ooh, that's good. So let's go Venser, bounce the token.
You also get to draw.
Yep.
You thought you were winning the race with your lifelink creature?
I'm glad they attacked with their flyer.
Yeah. Well, I understand why they did. They've got the mounting pressure in the first fort, and they're flooded out, they have to apply the pressure they have.
Yes.
Yeah, then their last card is probably Plains. Mimic that.
Well, I just attack with subtlety, and...
Yeah, so we have to attack with subtlety.
And then
we don't want to attack with anything else, because they just block with Thraben Inspector.
Or lifelink token.
But now we have Cryptic Tap your team. They're at 7 if we Cryptic Tap, because they can...
Yeah.
Actually, we might go Cryptic Tap your team, bounce Adanto the first fort, rather than Cryptic Tap draw.
They still would get a 1/1 blocker.
No, they would have to make the 1/1 blocker in response, which would then get tapped.
No, I mean, they can just recast Legion's Landing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I thought it was a land. Because I'm dummy.
Not a land, sadly.
So, we let them choose.
Sure.
Choose the form.
I think I just tap draw.
What's the worst that could happen?
Tap all creatures your opponent controls, draw a card. The thing I didn't think was happening is one away from would have happening. Okay.
Hey, they succeeded to the Cryptic Tap.
So if they don't have anything else, the Adanto makes a 1/1. We attack all out. They have a blocker on Master, and then they take 4/3, 4/2/1, and go to 0.
Die. Yep. So the Literal Core was actually necessary there.
Okay. Awkward.
Mono white.
Yeah, mono white.
Aether Sphere Harvester.
How am I like even crewing this?
Sahili.
Yeah.
Maybe like Shadow Spear out for that, but Shadow Spear is pretty good here.
I like the lifelink against this. Like, you know, lifelinking Tempest Djinn is a good way to win this.
It'd be like Factor Fiction then, or something like that. Some of the expensive 4-drop spell that, or Mimic Vat, but Mimic Vat can be very good against them.
Yeah, especially like being able to steal maybe like a Flicker Wisp.
Or Mini Jace.
That one probably just gets pressured off the damn table, right?
Yeah, it draws a card and then gets killed. So it's our 3 mana Revitalize.
Alright. I'm happy we got there against mono white. This is the style of deck I'm most, worried
Afraid
about our
of,
bad
yeah.
curve on.
Hmm.
But
Luckily, they did what all mono white decks do, which is draw 8 planes.
whoops.
I mean, we've been there.
Yeah,
Goodness
I've been
knows.
yeah, I was saying
Nah, this is a mulligan. This
this
is the kind of mulligan where our 6 and 5 are going to be way worse. But
yeah, this is a mulligan that you that like this is a mulligan that you look at and you go, what the hell are you thinking? Why'd you mulligan that? And the answer is our opponent.
oh, they're gonna our opponent's gonna be playing. They're gonna play here like Student of Warfare or something.
Right, we're gonna die to a
Badass.
figure.
Thing is, we probably die to a figure anyways. But we'll see what we get.
Cool.
Now here's a hand I can get behind.
Put an island on bottom.
Time
Easy.
for crab.
Crab. Look, crab gets the job done.
No one drop.
Alright.
Maybe that last hand would have been fine.
Aspirant go.
Dante Vanguard.
Oh,
Stoneforge.
okay.
See what they get.
What's your sword of choice? Please don't.
Body and mind.
Fire and ice would also.
All of
Maul.
the Sky Maul. Okay. That is bad, but imminently deal with
Yeah,
it.
that was, like, of the choices, that's like, oh, oof.
Sky Maul is very. Sky
ve-
Maul is the good of those because it's the best one of those just to cast, right?
Yeah, yes. Alright. I get a clue next turn, like, research or whatever.
But if they're playing Batterskull, props to them. If they do just history. Ugh.
Ooh. Well,
Well, if they Sky Maul, we can Vince or whatever they Sky Maul. So it's.
you got a force?
Can we get a force of will? Nope. A creature, a thing we cannot use. Well, Vincer
Yeah.
can pilot that pretty well.
That might, if I draw the fourth land, I think that might be a worthwhile play.
If we don't, we're playing. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, probably get the Harvester down, and then I actually have like because like a 3/5 in combat against the Knight buff is actually going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be pretty good.
This is awkward, but like
We're gonna take some lumps.
this
And
body is gonna be good.
Yeah, and the Harvester will gain 6 life over the course of the game, so we can afford to take some bumps.
Yeah.
Because hopefully they Sky Maul on the Stoneforge Mystic. I don't know why they wouldn't put it on the Knight, but put it on the Stoneforge so you have 3 relevant attackers. Okay, never mind.
I like it on the Knight.
Well, if they put it on the Stoneforge, if they attacked all out, we could Vincer return the Sky Maul to their hand and attack the Squire. Oh, they have it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. They didn't take their free attack.
What?
They could attack with the Stoneforge Mystic. But it's fine.
I mean, we can't block this. We block the Stoneforge.
Yeah, all right. So. Well,
Yeah, this is gonna be Venser doing disruption here.
seems reasonable.
So
Yeah, Vincer can bounce the equipped knight and then
Block.
pilot the harvester to block the other.
hopefully block and kill figure. Let's be real.
Yeah, because the knight's just a 2/2 after this turn.
I want figure dead. That's the real shit.
They make a figure a 4/4.
Well,
Okay.
that's 1 and 3 to do. So this way I leave up Cryptic as well as a like the our super backup move. Give me a pre-combat. That's not enough mana. I need more.
Thalia. That doesn't disrupt us that much.
No, we actually are creature heavy enough, and also I can get the figure here in combat.
Yeah.
They tapped out enough.
I mean, there's no way they attack. Do they attack with everything? They attack with the knights, certainly. I wonder if they actually attack with the figure here.
I think the figure in the Stoneforge may become. I don't know. Well,
Because we ventured them last game. All we know is they are certainly getting ventured.
that says a lot, by the way.
That their hand is pretty junko.
No, the fact that they pump the figure.
Whoo!
All right.
Bounce big knight. Eat figure.
Bounce big knight.
We take 4. We gain 3.
Crew.
Yeah, we get some lifelink action. Let's harvest.
Holy shit, we killed Figure of Destiny.
Okay, now we only have the problem of they can just equip Sky Maul.
Funnily enough, nothing can get over Aethersphere.
Hidden Dragon Slayer.
Like, Maul is +2, and their team is a bunch of 2 powers.
Yeah.
So
Glad
nothing.
they're not morphing that, because we're going to have a big creature.
Yeah, we're about to play
Jin
Jin here.
Yeah.
It's funny, but
Once we've stabilized, but
yeah,
our next play is probably just hard cast Mulldrifter if we draw the land. So we'll just play a 4/4 Tempest Jin.
that's pretty big to get them off the table, to back them off. I think we successfully got them to back the hell off, though. Killing Figure was, especially with 5 lands in play, that would have been the end of the game. I would have had to, like, spend Cryptic to bounce it, and then we probably wouldn't have been able to answer it.
We'd have to like goose it.
Thank you, Aethersphere Harvester.
Better than Mini Jace in this situation.
Yes.
Who would have drawn a card and then
Died. Yeah.
Hero Blade Hole Flicker Wisp. They can flicker our crab.
Stoneforge.
Can flicker Stoneforge or Sky Maul. The aggro play here is to flicker Sky Maul. Yeah. And they'll equip the Flicker Wisp, which will be a problem.
Yeah.
We'll have to draw land to... If we draw land, we can bounce the Sky Maul on blocks.
Then that's enough.
That'll kill it.
If we don't draw land, I probably, like, put down the Vat.
Oh, thank God.
Wow, that's bad.
Okay. Yeah, we just play Mulldrifter.
Yeah.
What do we...
I could also leave up Cryptic, I suppose, is like the...
Is the tricky... You get very dumb and play the Mimic Vat, and then we can just chump with Venser on whatever they attack with.
I feel like I'm in a winning board state, so I kind of want to hold up Cryptic here.
Yeah, Cryptic is a fine 5-mana spell. We call that Mystic Confluence.
Mystic Confluence, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, then we can use Mulldrifter, Mimic Vat, Post, and Mimic Vat looks pretty good with a board like this, where, like, Venser might be a creature dying.
And Mystic Confluence is also a fine 6-mana spell. Call that Sublime Epiphany.
And they can't attack here.
Yeah, because the 4/3 bumps into the 3/5.
Hero Blade Hold. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, counter draw. We could bounce the knight, but I think we just want to draw the card.
Yeah, the knight's not relevant when there's a,
A crab.
So this Elspeth can come back, but
eventually, but it costs 7 mana to do so.
And Thalia, yeah, with Thalia in play, that's pretty bad for them.
You might start chump attacking with the Thalia.
Ooh, Magma Opus.
Ascute. This looks like Mulldrifter to me.
Yeah.
Wonder why they didn't equip on the Flicker Wisp. That would have been
That would have forced us to make some really awkward. They might move it, but
Yeah, they move it. We'll have some issue if they do that.
funnily enough, if they move it, like I
We
still
can
have.
start attacking.
Yeah.
Our
Maybe
temperature is
that's it.
getting big.
Maybe the thing is they're leaving it back because Tempest Jin is threatening.
Yeah, temperature is going to be a 3-turn clock starting next turn.
God, Opus is almost castable.
Yep, if we draw our pathway,
I also want to get
spend
Mimic
our-
Vat down now.
we can draw our 8 mana spell to. Yeah, if they move it onto the Flicker Wisp and we get Mimic Vat in play, we will block every day of the week.
Yeah.
Fairgrounds Warden, getting rid of Tempeshin.
Probably.
Do we wake up? They're out of cards, so yeah, we wake up the Harvester in response. Yeah, it's a 9 mana spell. The trick is we just want to pitch it and then draw Torrential Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
Mimic Vat time.
Yeah, I think this is Mimic Vat and nothing else, because then we can leave up Mimic Vat activation.
Yeah, and the end of turn pitch the Opus if we want to.
Yes.
Although Opus might also get pitched to Compulsive Research.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, this is quite good. Attack if you dare!
Come on in.
Either of our creatures are mortifying to deal with under a Mimic Vat.
Yeah. Their evasion is just Flicker Whisper right now?
Nope. The Hidden Knight's Dragon Slayer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Maul as well. That's
Sky Maul also grants flying.
okay. Looks like we're moving Maul.
Yeah, so it's like a moving Maul to me.
That's sweet. That's really good.
Yes. Time to put Mulldrifter in the vat.
That's super bad for them. I don't like this. I don't like this attack from them at all.
We'll get to attack with the Mulldrifter.
Yeah.
Because we'll make it on the instep.
I don't like this attack at all.
Pretty bad attack. Would you like to put the Mulldrifter in the vat? Yes. Knight of the White Orchid. Adanto Vanguard.
Card can't cast because Thalia doesn't play. Yeah.
It's a card that can't cast Casthalia.
Card can't cast because Thalia's in play. Anyway.
Yoink. Ooh, a clock.
Huh. Also, something they'll, like, get in the...
Pitch the Magma Opus. Ooh.
That's a good one. That's also a clock.
We can compulsive here. And leave up Subtlety and Mimic Vat.
I'd probably just leave up, I'd probably play out... I'm thinking play out the 2s.
Yeah, that's high. That's the much more reasonable thing.
Because, right now, they actually have the line of all out me.
Yeah, so let's make our attack, because the Mulldrifter is going to die. They have no flyers. First Blood.
Man, Spellskite means they can't, removal spell, and, we actually have some funny things Spellskite stops. So, Fairgrounds Warden style.
If only it worked on Equip.
Mulldrifter.
Okay. Escute goes down.
Yep.
And we might as well play the Looter if we do.
And the Looter is getting played specifically to pilot the Harvester.
Yep. And it'll be a clock next turn.
Yes.
And start pitching islands.
Yes. Maybe find our flip out.
Oh yeah, was that what they were trying to play Seal of Cleansing?
That'd be very funny if they they were going to disenchant our Mimic Vat last turn, but like they didn't have the mana and now they do, but we have Spellskite in play. Can you find?
Actually, that would be a pretty good draw for them because they would. Okay, they want to get their black source here. No,
They need
because
one more card in yard for Elspeth.
it'd be pretty bad if they have that because they're also a Luris deck, so they would eventually chew through our things with a Seal of Cleansing.
Sure. Subtlety feels really dumb here. They need something dead.
They do need to. They have to break through our wall. Thing is, we're going to have to break through their wall at some point too, but we have ways of doing so. The moment we draw Torrential Gear Hulk, this game is busted wide open. And we can pitch cast Subtlety if we really need to.
Cool thing about Pitchcast Subtlety, I can put it under the Vat then.
You can put it under the vat. Although I think Mulldrifter's better.
Not like sooner or later it won't be. Like especially with how much looting we have right now.
Now we can also Teferi's pretty good here.
Yes.
Phase things.
So the card in hand is like a 3-cost spell, right? We know this. That's the other reason I'm.
Declaration in stone. Well, we changed target to Spellskite, right?
Yeah, that's. I kind of want to keep my. No thanks.
I'm glad that's not Winds of Abandon or whatever.
Yeah, the overload one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty bad for us. Exile Mulldrifter. Come on, Torrential Gear Hulk.
Ooh, that one's nice.
We just pitch the. Do we pitch the Magma Opus?
I might cast it twice this game.
Yeah, we might. We can draw off our clue. We have 9 mana.
Yeah. I think this is Teferi Pass.
Yeah, get the fairy and then plus and then. They attack the fairy with something we can phase it out. There she is. There's Mr.
I'm
Beautiful.
gonna discard the Opus here then.
Yeah, we didn't. We drew the path. We're gonna draw. That's going to assure we draw the pathway, but who cares?
Yeah. So next turn we get to 4 damage split.
Among any targets you choose.
Also, I might be countering their Elspeth this turn.
Yeah, with the subtlety.
Hmm. They're gonna try to pre-combat it. Which means they'll draw Elspeth the turn after, but I also like have the gear.
We'll have it covered there.
Yeah, that's not a problem anymore.
This does let them attack with Flicker Wisp.
I could block it with subtlety.
Would you be willing to put subtlety under the bus now?
Yes, because their draw next turn will be Elspeth.
Oh, plus we can just Teferi it. Like,
yes,
we are covered.
Top. Okay.
Top. I would have clicked X off the client there because I'm a huge dumbass instead of X off the chat. Oh, shit. So time to admit we don't need to draw cards anymore, and we want to counterspell on a stick.
That's what I'm feeling, yeah.
Don't forget to plus the fairy.
Yep.
I frequently forget. Yeah, we're getting kind of low in cards and decks, so we're gonna be drawing 2 cards. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew the moment we did it, we would draw our red sword.
All right, so this is just me going.
Do we have any attacks we can make?
I think I just.
You might want to. Okay, we can kill.
We kill the Fairgrounds Warden and like the Hidden Dragon Slayer or something like that.
Or Thalia, maybe?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, so we get our Tempest Gen back.
Anyway. No thanks. I'm good.
I hope we don't surprise lose this game that seems unlosable.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, if we surprise lose this game that seems unlosable, we'll be in quite the pickle. Magma Opus does get taxed, so it will take 7 mana to. We'll have to pay 1. Luckily, we have such a capability. Okay, doesn't matter at all.
Magma Opus.
Cast the card. Pay.
Divide 4 damage. You and Thalia. Actually,
Hidden Dragon. The lifelink might be more important.
yeah.
We have 10 lands in play, or 9 lands in play. It's fine.
Tap the Flicker Wisp. Tap the
Thalia. First strike. Or they're out of mana, so it doesn't matter.
What is this choosing 2 target permanents? But
Yeah, tap 2 target permanents and you click OK. Pay 1. Okay. Do we want the Fairgrounds Warden?
nah.
No, we're just going to counter all their spells from here on out. So we're going to put Shadow Spear on the Tempest Gen. And, yeah.
They're going to die.
They're hell of dead, because we can also... They're incredibly dead. Yeah, so we crew you. We can put Shadow Spear on literally anything. It might be the Torrential Gearhulk.
Yeah, so that can... Alright.
Okay, they're dead.
Yeah, because the thing is, they're at 16, no blockers. Tempest Gen plus
Tempest
this.
Gen plus the Mimic Vat subtlety just kills them. Plus, we had a embarrassment of riches. We could phase out one of their blockers. We could have the crab heal. We could have the crab get blocked by a 1/2.
Happy to see that our deck could just go abracadabra, it's over, and Magma Opus is just like...
Yeah, it turns out if you cast Magma Opus on your opponent's end step, usually things go pretty good.
It's like a cryptic command.
It is in ways similar. It is like a cryptic command where it's like 2 cryptic commands where you tap 2 permanents, just like bouncing them, and then draw 2 cards.
And then you deal 4 damage.
And then you deal 4 damage, split as you choose, and make a 4/4. So it's like an FTK, only a cryptic command.
It's like a Birds of Paradise.
It's like a Birds of Paradise.
Only a cryptic command.
It's like a what is that card called? Not Prismatic Prism. A Pentad Prism. It's like a Pentad Prism cast for blue.
It is. It is like a Pentad Prism cast for blue.
It's like a Pentad Prism cast for blue.
That's my favorite Pentad Prism.
It's my favorite Pentad. It's a Pentad Prism I would cast if my deck had Urza in it. Because Pentad Prism gets really dumb when you have Urza. Because it
Yeah.
actually makes 3 mana.
Yeah, it makes a few mana. Okay, I'm very excited with how the deck played there. That was just like Mimic Vat again. Like our opponent could draw Elspeth every turn,
And we would just counter
but
it.
who cares? Like
Yeah.
if that's gonna be your draw every turn.
The turn they flickered the Sky Maul, they should have put it on the Flicker Wisp. Because then our Cryptic would have been forced at that point.
Yeah, they missed the fact that they could have been aggressive for a couple turns. They did pick up on it, but it was too late by then.
It was too late once they figured it out. Because it would have forced our Cryptic, and then we wouldn't have had the Cryptic when they'd stuck the Elspeth.
And the Elspeth would have been...
they would have been pumping their team into being able to attack over Aethersphere Harvester and making 1/1s. Against an unknown opponent.
This seems fine against an opponent.
We're going to Magma Opus on 2, and then probably Tempest on 3.
Yeah, unless the unknown opponent is something I really want to subtlety, you know, that's not...
Well, the Magma Opus is a great pitch for that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Ooh.
New 2 has been spotted. Or 3 has been spotted, I should say. Hey, kid, you want to get draw step clicked?
Oh.
If they're missing land drops, I don't like the click.
No, I want a Tempest Shin. Up. Okay.
Alright, now we can click something. I just waited to second main, which is what you're supposed to do.
Alright, now I am willing to click them.
Yeah. Clicky, clicky.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain was...
thinking about leaving up subtlety, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow!
All bangers, huh?
We just get rid of Rada and then, like...
If we get rid of Rada, we try to subtlety the Nissa and then attack it down.
I think our opponent will be dead before they get to second cast it because we're going to be playing 10 power flyers.
The only danger is we might lose to Outpost Siege, but if we do that, we have to just accept that when it happens.
Yeah, so let's get Rada out so that they don't have a choice.
Don't have a known play this turn.
Forest. No need to subtlety on the next turn. We can just Tempest Jin.
Yeah, they had to have played their mana like this turn for the this to be a thing, and they're going to slam that Outpost Siege because that's their way out as far as they know.
Tempest Jin is a huge threat.
Yep, just 7 powers of flying. Might be 8. We'll be able to hold up subtlety.
Yep.
After we cast subtlety, we can just cast Mulldrifter.
I don't give a... I don't...
Okay.
That's an irrelevant play to me. So we're attacking for 7 in the air, putting them at 10, then we'll subtlety, and then we'll attack them for 10 in the air, and kill them before they get to, Okay, well, a little more.
Bash him!
Damn, this is,
Good job on the click. Because who knows what that,
Alright.
that Rada would have accomplished for them.
Yeah. The Rada, the thing is I could have left the Rada because it's just like a body on the ground.
Well, you could have drawn them past lands off the top, and then they could have God knows what.
Right. That's the bigger thing in my mind, is that it likely draws them. Look, we have the soul of Gruul on our side.
It turns out blue can do anything. So if you pay blue, you can do something a Gruul card can do, which is attack for 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't. Why'd you tap the Pilgrim? They must have a 1-drop. Is it time for Goose? Is the Goose
Veil
loose?
Nah.
Yeah, main deck Veil of Summer.
Yeah.
Man, that's a card we fold over to like a sack of potatoes.
Pretty sure that can't be in here, right? Like, that's banned in every format, right?
Nope, legal and modern.
Shit.
As a modern staple from
Alright.
Modern Horizons. Okay, they
Okay.
realized they're dead.
Well, it's not from...
Ah.
That's from Core. That's not from...
Oh, you're right. I thought it was I felt like it was a Modern Horizons card because of how dumb it was. It was from the same era.
Yes, it was.
Like,
it was.
It was from the summer of bad cards.
So I love Harvester. I don't like Jace.
I don't hate Jace here. I do like the Harvester more.
Yeah, like, the problem is if our opponent's actually honest to God Gruul, like, playing a 2-drop, Jace folds, right?
Yeah. I think it's the kind of card that might get poked by an Avacyn's Pilgrim, so we'll just accept RA this for Harvester.
This card, it proved itself in the last one, you know?
Yeah, we had creatures that could pilot it last game. Let's change that. Let's have no power creatures. Yeah, we had Hogak, Oko, Veil of Summer.
God!
Just bang, bang, bang.
You ready for, like, a hand that just is super got gas? I love Spellskite with Dungeon Geists.
You know, I'm ready for a hand that's going to draw Subtlety. Oh, damn it. I was going to just name a bunch of 4-drops.
Yeah, just every 4 in the deck.
Yeah, it was like... Well, Subtlety would be one we could at least cast.
No!
That's a fine play on turn 3.
Oh, yeah, it actually is completely legitimate on 3. Anyway, our opponent did not make a 1 or 2. I think they're big Gruul.
Like, yeah, they're the Gruul deck that didn't get a lot of the mana acceleration. No!
Alright.
Scoot! You can pay 2 mana to redirect.
Alright.
Shit. Little did they know that we had our own.
I mean, if I would have got hard evidence, they would have got our clue for free. So, like,
yeah,
little
do they know that we have more artifacts in play, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They did Necrotalist.
I'm sad I'm not going to be able to protect Dungeon Geists, right? Like, that's the actual bit here. Sure, you can have it. Well, that lets you attack.
Noble Hierarch.
Annoying.
That does let you attack. Sword of Truth and Justice.
Whoa. Sword of Pro Blue, huh?
That is a Pro Blue sword. I think we have to Geist the the Restoration Sage or whatever. Reclamation Sage.
Yeah. That was a free attack you didn't take. Oh. Happy to have that. Sad. I should.
Yeah, where were you turn to go? Oh, yeah.
I should have clued.
You should have clued in.
That's my mistake.
We forgot we had a force in our deck. Okay, but
well, it's good.
We know.
Look, I have to make every mistake. It's fine. This is known.
Okay. I was thinking we could, when they go to equip, we could bounce the sword, and then when they go to recast it, we could force it. We can do that later.
Yeah.
We can tap down the Sage.
Or the Hierarch.
If we tap down the Hierarch, they just equip Sage and attack, right?
Well, they attack with Hierarch, too. It's Pro Blue.
Yeah, but it'll at least... Okay, either one. Go with your heart.
The main thing to me is that the Hierarch, like...
Is mana, yeah.
Is mana.
What is that? That's almost like a proliferate and...
A +1/+1 counter, then on a creature you control, then proliferate.
Yeah.
It's low impact. It's the fact that it's Pro Blue that's an ass kicker.
Yeah.
I want to just race it with a Shadow Spear. Let me be.
We could also bounce the sword after blocks.
Yes.
Glory Banger. We are doing no such thing.
No, we are getting stomped there.
They exerted. They're attacking for 5.
Yep.
They're killing your Dungeon Geist.
Yep. This is what the big Gruul does. Damn.
This game is all about being a day late and $1 short.
Yeah, incredibly.
You want to put the crab in the vat? Non-token, so you can't. You want to attack with the crab?
I'm just gonna leave up Cryptic or Fact or action.
Yeah, they 99% chance they equip on Reclamation Sage and attack here.
Or they play a Tarka and we get a cool move, right? Like
They're one off at Tarka. They're gonna flip that next turn.
yeah. I could counterbalance the sword, but my force is really bad.
Okay, let's okay, here's a thought exercise I want to engage in.
Sure.
Do we have any outs at all?
Yes.
Then we should keep playing.
Absolutely, Venser. Like Venser bounce the sword, force it on the way down. Easy.
Okay, then we probably it's either Cryptic Tap or Cryptic Draw. Probably Cryptic Draw because we're not taking that much damage.
Yeah. I would love to use the force on this, but I think if I force this and then force the sword on the way down, I lose. I don't think I have the resources to win from that position.
Yeah. We're going to have to draw that Venser pretty quick. Let's see, if we can get Venser in the vat, then things completely 180, but...
Yep. That is the problem. Like, I need Venser. I only have, like, 2 turns to do it.
Yeah, because they're going to attack for 5. They're going to put a 1 counter on it, then proliferate. So it is a mounting threat.
And then we die next turn to the Glorybringer, yeah.
Well...
We might just be dead.
Yeah, we're... Is there a 2-mana spell that saves us?
No.
We don't have any 2-mana spells, so
yeah,
no.
we do. It's called Spellskite.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Okay. That's the thought exercise I was doing before, is I was trying to think of if we had anything in our deck that could win from this position. If we didn't, I wanted us to concede.
Yeah, we did. Like, Venser is the card I wanted there.
Yeah. We could also have had discard Magma Opus into... I think that would have been a turn slow.
All right, well... Yeah, the mistake here was I didn't pop the clue. If we would have been able to counter this sword, we still would be in a bad position against that Glorybringer I can't answer, but not an impossible position.
It'd be in a pretty terrible
position. God, I don't have good answers to sword
even
like
all
that.
his dust doesn't do anything.
No. Maybe don't hate it, but...
Eldest Reborn also doesn't help because they have mana shitters around.
Yeah, they're always going to have dorks. Mortars is not really a thing either.
Because, overloading Mizium Mortars is like red, right?
Yeah, it's triple. Revelar can't block that sword. All his dust is the only card in the sideboard that looks like it might do anything. I'm just gonna keep.
Yeah, let's just counter the sword this time. Or click it away.
Sure.
Okay, but we're gonna click it away. Now, do you hold the Shadow Spear to proc the Healy, or do you just play it? We're in another situation where we can just make a mountain no matter what, because if we draw Cryptic and land, that land manifestly has to produce blue.
The only reason I would play Pathway is if I drew Jin.
Yeah. So it's mountain or island, yeah. None.
Good news for the home team. That's a Mulldrifter.
Yay!
Okay, that's
birds.
Mulldrifter with a birds. All right, that's a good one.
Now if they slam sword here, we're in a pickle. If they don't,
yeah, because we can't stop the sword here. Like a Mulldrifter with sword is enough. I guess I'd have to Shadow Spear.
Yeah, we could kind of, because it's specifically Birds of Paradise, we could kind of race that. But
Yes.
Mountain
Is it sword?
Rada.
Rada.
Rada. That's a good goose to target.
Yep.
They get to draw lands off the top, but here's the thing: Oracle and Moldiah loves playing lands off the top. Rada never does. It's just the attitudes of the cards.
Okay, big body.
Can't block Rada because she has black first strike.
All right, what are we working against?
Outpost Siege.
Xenagos.
Xenagos and Beast Whisperer.
Xenagos doesn't do anything here.
Yeah, we can attack and kill the Xenagos. Do we want them to have Beast Whisperer?
I'd probably get that down. That's a way out for them, right? Like, just drawing a bunch.
Just drawing cards.
Like, Xenagos makes a 2-2, and then we attack it, and it dies, and then we Dungeon Geist.
Yeah, the Atarka will be a later problem.
Yes.
Do we geist the Rada or do we geist the birds? Stone raining them probably doesn't do a whole lot.
That was Mountain from Hand.
Yeah, I mean, just stay on a mountain. See what I tell you.
Yeah,
Lay down the Xenagos.
I do not like the Xenagos here.
Well, the thing is, what is their play here otherwise?
Well, like, true. I guess there's no real other line. There's
They have a 2/2. The form on a 2/2 that gains some life and attacks for 2, because they get to attack with for 5 here.
yeah. The Shadow Spear is why I'm not like super, you know.
Yeah, because we're gonna goose something. Question is what? Probably Rada.
Probably Rada.
Because Rada will find them lands, so stone raining them isn't that effective.
Right.
I have been mad at Oracle, Moldiah, and that style of effect lately. Because I had a deck with Oracle, and I had Oracle, Mage Mind Tome, Treasure Map, Dryad Green Seeker, and Vizier of the Menagerie in play. Like, I had complete control over the top of my deck, and it refused to work. I lost that game because I was like, okay, well, crap. What? Why can't I cast anything off the top of my deck? No, stop. Scry one. Draw the land off the top. It's like, no, why can't I find anything? And then I died.
Oh, rip.
It's like the world's most perfect setup where if there's a land on top, I can draw it. If there's a creature on top, I can cast it. I can scry if it's not that. I can scry again. And then
And then it's just not it.
It just refused to work.
Okay.
It's a shuffle. They haven't made a land drop yet. So
No.
this ensures a land drop and maybe gets them an extra land drop.
Yes. Nope.
That's force from hand. Get 2 mana here. Be a while till Nissa flips.
Pretty happy with that. I think my line is offensive. I go Shadow Spear equip.
Shadow equip, and we can play the Ludi.
Yep.
Sadly, the Shadow Spear is legendary, so we can't make a copy of it.
Yeah.
Although, you could make it a copy of a creature. Attack for 3 if it becomes relevant.
True. And that actually could be lethal out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy to gain a bunch of life here.
Yeah, we get to gain 4. So we're going to get cracked back for 4 back, but life 4 lifelink completely negates that.
Yep. My current problem is the worry of that Atarka looming.
Yeah, that's 7 mana.
Yeah, and they have 5.
That's good. Was that off? That was from the top, I think. That was from hand.
That's from hand.
So what I tell you about Rada?
They have Rada Pump now, but I
It's
mean,
tapped.
it's Rada.
What they must have a play.
They must have a play. Of course.
Of course. Well, that's mostly irrelevant.
It's probably Birds as a blocker, right? And then you just buy time for Atarka to win this game. No?
They didn't see the play. It's also a bad creature to equip to because it'll flip. You should have equipped it to the Satyr.
Yeah.
You were saying if you could make their sword a copy of our artifact.
Yeah.
Sadly, no. So, let's draw a Cryptic Command.
Yeah.
This game is completely locked up if we draw Cryptic.
Or Subtlety. Well.
We squeeze down Saheeli first. It'll be a 3-mana 1/1. So we might just hold it for surprise damage.
Yeah. Like, what am I thinking here? So, Looter plus... Actually, Serum Visions, then Looter lets me dig pretty deep here.
Yeah, it lets us pick the card off the top.
And then... It does give us a colorless 1/1 if I, like, Saheeli, then Serum Visioned.
That might get them to move the sword onto the bird, though, which we don't want them to realize they can do.
Yeah.
Also put the counters on the wrong creature, okay.
Again, they draw a land here. How have they been drawing lands?
The way it works is, how have they been drawing lands? I know it can work, I just don't think off the hand what it is.
I'm a Serum first. Because if we draw into Subtlety or Cryptic, we win.
Teferi's not quite... Wait, Teferi is good enough. You can phase out their, birds.
On their... Yeah.
On their turn, yeah.
So this is... bottom. Top. That's funny.
Also, Aethersphere Harvester is a colorless blocker. We attack for 8. We get to plus Art to Fairy.
This is hilarious.
Yep, this is very funny. So for those at home, we're going to phase out their Birds of Paradise, so they won't have enough mana. So their Atarka is a slug. They're on the top of their deck versus our cards in play.
Yeah.
And we have Omega Lethal because, well, it'll be hard for them to kill Dungeon Guys. So yes, we should have Lethal because they can easily kill V-Click.
Yes.
And if they kill V-Click, we can turn Shadow Spear into a Dungeon Geist and attack for 6.
So, if for those who don't know how phasing works, this bird is yelling, "Ignore me!"
Yeah, phasing is you treat the card as if it doesn't exist. So if they cast Wrath of God here, it would survive. They can't tap it.
It's just not here. It's gone.
It is not there. It's still in the game.
Yes.
But it's not a legal target or a legal thing to choose.
And it also won't be affected by it. It's just gone. Like, you basically, you put a little cup over it.
Yeah.
And you treat it as though it's just gone. And, like, the rules on phasing used to be very, very fiddly bullshit. They fixed them up.
When they
Uh,
invented this card here,
yeah.
basically. Terry,
Te-
from the Terry
Teferi,
Master time.
Teferi's protection was when they implemented it. This is when they decided to use it. You know.
Yeah. So they attack Teferi here. Teferi's done his job.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
It was 4 mana, draw a card, discard a card, target, tap target creature.
Tap
That's what
target
that card
creature.
said. Okay, they should put a counter on the satyr. Yes, so then they can proliferate.
Yep. They didn't even proliferate it last time. That's weird. Oh no, they did. Yeah, that's it.
And cultivate. Okay.
That means I don't even need to take action. Okay. If our opponent has removal, blockers, things like that, this is how King Crimson works. Yes.
Yeah, that's how King Crimson. Okay, there is. Oh, we're not quite out of the woods yet, because if they go lava coil on Dungeon Geists.
No. Their hand is known.
Oh, okay. Their hand is known. Okay.
Oh, actually. So Nissa flips. This could give them the lava coil out.
Yeah.
Toski. Uncastable.
Okay.
So
Toski is
okay.
not a lava.
Now, if they killed the lava coil to Dungeon Geist, they don't win.
But we don't win.
All right.
Because
No, we win. No, we do.
Well, the click and the click. Okay, let's look at the board state then.
So,
I want to know how we win.
All right. So I have lethal here, even if weird bullshit happens and I get things killed. So say the Dungeon Geist dies.
Yeah.
Click. Plus looter is 4.
Oh, and
Saheeli to turn Shadow Spear
on looter.
On looter.
Okay, on looter. Okay, I didn't see that play. Because I knew we couldn't Shadow Spear into click because they'd both be legendary.
Yeah. Or obviously just equip Spear.
Also, just equip Spear on.
It's plus
on,
1. But
plus 1 power. But they had weird outs, but they really didn't. So okay, Teferi, that's one of the dumbest plays we've made in a while.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We won a game because Teferi did what you talked about 3 turns ago. Stone Rain them.
Yeah, Teferi didn't even Stone Rain them. Teferi iced them. Nope. It was like a 4 mana bad ice.
Okay, so for a while, they decided that they hated Stone Rain effects so much.
Yeah, there were some bad tap, don't untap red Stone Rains that no one ever played.
Yeah, so if I go to, is it Innistrad 2 or Innistrad 1? Innistrad 2.
I think it's Innistrad 2, one of these two. I search for land. Like a red card. Yeah, structural distortion. That's Exile 2.
No, that's not the one we're looking for. Quantity 0, because maybe it was older than this.
Was it Gatewatch?
I thought it was a vampire from...
It's Destiny Innkeeper.
This is what they did for land destruction. I don't know why this didn't show up.
And they always hated this card. This card was never even approaching playable.
Yeah.
If this card had haste, maybe it would be, but it didn't.
But this was this is what we did to that birds.
We did. We
tapped target birds. It didn't untap. So that ruled. Extremely fun.
We got to beat up our worst matchup. Not even a convincing their deck looked awful against us, but in fact it was very, very good against us.
We even got to do all the plans this deck had. We got to Magma Opus off of Gear Hulk. We got to Mimic Vat on Mulldrifter. We got to play Master Waves for 1 billion, and we got to Teferi Phase of Birds out of play.
Yeah, which is one of the dumber plays.
The only thing we didn't do was flip Thing on the Ice. That wasn't.
We could have though.
Yeah.
We could have flipped Thing on the Ice.
Oh my God.
If we had played it earlier.
All right. Anyway, that's Modern Cube. That's sweet.
Modern Cube. Sometimes Thing in the Ice is just Guardians of Miletus, and you accept that.
you're fine with your 2-mana 0/4 wall, and you go, yeah,
I
that's
have
good.
I have played Guardian of Meletis in a deck before.
Yeah. Oh God. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Noam, for jumping in. I'm always
I'm Gnomebitten.
always happy to have you here. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when you're live, subscribe to Cool Skulls, Cool Slimes, Cool Mulldrifters now.
Mulldrifters.
Upcoming streams. Tomorrow, Slay the Spire. Thursday is FF8.
Oh
Uh,
shit. Yeah, Thursday's FF8. Sorry.
yeah, Thursday's FF8. And Friday is Forgotten Realm. It's because the upcoming set releases on MTGA in 2 days. So, yeah. So that'll be Friday stream. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
I forgot to do this. I had to resub. I couldn't Mulldrifter.
Oh, you didn't Mulldrifter? I gotta wait for it.
It's my 45-month sub anniversary. I think it's actually longer than that. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for the sub.